Butterfly.
All right, so we're here with my friend Joey.
Oh,
and yeah, he still is my friend, but after all these years.
After this session, I don't know.
Yeah, he probably won't like me, but anyway. We're going to be working on Joey's driver today. He says he hits it a long ways.
Big dog.
But it doesn't go straight. So we're going to try to get him to hit it a little straight today. So tell me a little about your drivers.
I hit it as far as I can at all times.
Okay. All right.
That's the only goal.
All right.
I just want to outdrive everybody.
Got it.
Drive for show, putt for dough.
All right.
So what performance, I'll tell you that.
So what I'm about to tell you is going to probably be a little bit of a change.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So if you're going to try to drive that ball as far as you want every time, you're swinging out of your boots, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so you can still swing out of your boots, but the swing back and the swing forward got to be the same speed.
Right.
It's just like a 7-iron, an 8-iron, 9-iron wedge. You want that tempo, flow to be smooth. So if you're trying to kill that ball, more than likely you're going back, let's put a number out there. You're going back 80 miles an hour and you're coming through at 120.
Sure.
Let's just say that.
Okay.
So we want to get you more in control.
Yep.
That's going to help you. If you can get that back swing and forward swing a little bit more in sync,
okay,
that's going to help you get that club face hitting the ball square every time.
Sure.
We're going to go over a little bit about setup for a driver. So Joey, I'll sit right here, or stand right here next to me.
Okay.
So if we're, I'll grab you a ball. So if you're standing to hit a driver, you want to play that ball more towards your front foot. We're not saying right off your front foot, but just a little bit inside the left heel as a right-handed golfer. If you put that ball in the middle of your stance, for this length of club, it's too early. You're telling the club to hit the ball at this point where the club isn't at its maximum potential yet.
Okay.
So you want to play that ball a little bit more forward towards your front foot. And the second thing you want to do is you want that club, your arms just to hang down. You never want to reach for it like this. Because if you reach for it like this, more than likely your hands will come in at impact and the face will be a little bit more open, which will cause a slice. And sometimes
that's quite often.
Yeah, so that's probably where you're slicing, because you're cutting across that ball and making it spin like this.
Okay.
So just an easy setup inside of your left heel. And we're also going to use a little technique too. We want to be in rhythm. And to get ourselves in rhythm, I truly believe that grip pressure is big. Mm-hmm. So if you're holding on to that club as tight as you can, you really can achieve good tempo.
Sure.
So just be a little more relaxed. Have that tension run up your arm a little bit, but not all the way up.
Okay.
All right, so let's take some swings. I just want to kind of take a look and see where you're at.
Sure.
You can use whatever tee you want here. Hit about 5 shots and we'll talk.
All right. Oh man, you didn't even give me time to warm up.
It's all right.
Just threw me into it.
Yes. Lives on the edge. You're not kidding. You hit that ball a long ways. Take a look at your club speed. 109, open 3 degrees. Path is outside the in.
Okay.
So there you're asking to hit a slice.
Yep.
With those numbers.
Okay.
So you basically hit a couple more. We'll talk.
Okay.
All right, couple more. Decent. One more. Beautiful. A little bit to the right. All right, so with those swings right there, I did see a lot of aggression in your swing, but I like the backswing and the forward swing. They seem to be in control for the most part.
Okay.
2 things I want you to kind of tweak. Your stance was a little narrow. For the driver, I would like to see it just a little more like broad shoulders, wherever your shoulders are. I'm not asking for this. Just something a little bit more, give you a little more stability.
Okay.
And so when you swing through the club, you can actually go to the target. And the other thing I want you to do is I want you to, when you swing through, I want you to point your body at the target, your hips and your shoulders. So when you're swinging through like this, your hips and shoulders are pointed at the target. That way you have more of a chance to hit that ball square than a little bit open.
Sure.
There's one more thing, but I want to see you do that for right now. Let's hit a few shots, and then we'll finish up on another thing.
So for the point at the target, almost just like a
your hips
like
and
with
shoulders.
a lean almost.
Correct. So if you go back on your right toe, you get up on that right toe, your hips and your shoulders will be able to turn to the target. You want them basically square when you're through, like that.
Okay.
So just a little wider stance and turning to the target. There, I like that better. Straight as board. A little bit to the right. Look at your yards though.
Bombs.
You gained them. Because basically, think about this. If you're standing and we're throwing baseballs to each other, in a pitcher's like this, there's no velocity here. You get you're wide here like this. You can turn your body. Same thing with golf. We're not asking to be like this. Just shoulder length apart.
Okay.
You all right?
Sure.
All right, one more.
Okay.
You can still see that your face angle is open to 2.5 degrees.
Okay.
So that the next thing I talk about will help you with that. Hit one more of these. All right, so ball is still turning. I bet you any money is open again. You look up in that corner, 1.7, yeah. So now I'm going to have we're going to tell you just for that, how to get that thing more square. So obviously you have an aggressive swing, your backswing, forward swing seem to be pretty decent.
Sure.
But we're just at 2 degrees open at impact. How do we get that to be closed or square closed? And it has to do with your right hand. So when you come down, you're swinging through, you want to drive that right hand through a little bit earlier because you're doing it, but it's a little late. It's lagging behind just a little bit.
Sure.
So let's get that right hand turned over just a little bit sooner.
Okay.
All right? Now notice that ball did not slice. It was more of a straight push.
Sure.
You're still a good shot, 335. That's pretty darn good. But look at your face angle, open.
Yeah.
Still open. Your inside to out, I like that rather than outside in. Inside out is a lot better swing.
Okay.
But yeah, the face is just a little open, and that's all timing, getting that your hands to be a little bit more quicker on the down, on your right hand down a little bit quicker.
Okay.
Good adjustment. I like that.
Felt pretty good.
303. Open only 1.5. Path was on plane.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So you're getting there. Absolutely. So, that's what you want to really do. I mean, you're powerful. You got 300 some yards.
It's the quads.
It's the quads. But sometimes, if you're hitting the ball 320, 330, and you want to be a little more in control, 300, 310 is not bad either.
Yeah.
But the more you control your swing, you can get that face to be a little more closed or square. That's going to get that ball going straight instead of being quick and that ball spinning like this.
Sure.
So it's a timing thing. Whatever you can do to get that right hand through to get that face squared impact. How's it feel?
I mean, I feel fine. just really swing really hard and don't really think about it. I kind
Yeah.
of black out during my swing.
Yeah.
And then I just watch the ball.
Do you do that with your irons too? Does your irons kind of slice to the right or left?
I don't think so.
Okay. So think
I
about
haven't
that.
played golf in a very long time.
Yeah, but when you do, you're not slicing everything.
No.
No. So it only
at all.
slices when you get to your longer clubs.
Right.
That's when we talk about the tempo and giving the club enough time
Sure.
to get square.
Okay.
So that's really, you got a good swing. It's just a little bit more in control, you'll be good.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're going to see a lot of slices if you realize what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Just try to pay attention to that when I'm swinging.
absolutely. Yeah, just with like every club. Treat every club in your bag the same way. Just to finish up here. You swing your driver just like you swing your 3-wood, your hybrid, and even down in your irons. If you take the same philosophy, you're not trying to kill everything.
Yeah.
But when you get down to your 7, your 8, your 9, even your 6 and 5, you swing normal, get that face squared impact, you're going to hit it more straight.
Okay.
So, good job.
Sweet. Thank you.
You got it.